I'm here tonight with Brenda Kay. Welcome back to the show. What have you been up
Thank you.
to since we last talked?
Just, still making music and recording and, yeah, that's about it. Making some videos to go with it.
um, what was your first concert you ever seen, and who did you go see?
Ooh, my first one. I'm not sure I remember my first one. The one that I think that stands out to me the most, maybe we saw, we were supposed to see Elton John and Billy Joel, but it got started kind of late, and that was when my daughter was little, so I couldn't stay out that late. I had a babysitter and I had to leave, so we didn't get to see Elton John, but we did get to see Billy Joel, which was incredible.
Yeah, I was a big Billy Joel fan when I was growing up.
Yeah. Yeah, his music is incredible.
Do you create for yourself or for your fans?
That's a good question. Probably a little bit of both. I mean, I love to create, and I guess I would do it probably no matter what, but I always do, since I've been recording and releasing music more so, I think I've been thinking about, what fans might like as I'm writing, and so I'm sure that plays into it for sure.
Okay. As a musician, what's the hardest part of your career?
I would say probably having to wear so many hats. I mean, the music part is the part that I love the most, creating it and being out there performing and things like that. But then there's all the sort of business side of it, all the promotion side of it, and trying to get your music constantly out in front of people, putting it out on Spotify and Apple. Not always the best, social media designer and those kinds of things. And even with videos, for my latest song, I made a lyric video. It's the first time I've ever done one on my own. I think it turned out pretty well, but it's not something that comes natural to me. So to me, that's kind of the hardest part of the job, I think.
Okay. We're going to play your track on my Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Were helping me move when they found a box in the corner of my room. Inside was an old t-shirt, a teddy bear, and a white gold necklace that I used to wear. They asked why I had all these random things, like this old CD and a high school ring. I couldn't help but smile. Those are the slow songs that we played when Bill and I danced all night in the rain. The high school ring from my first ex, I wore it on a chain around my neck. The t-shirt smells like Kenny's cologne. That's the teddy bear that he brought me home. Memories reminds me of the men in my life. It's worn and tattered and covered in dust, but I can't throw it out, it means too much. My heart's invested in these things I keep, so I'm putting them back and I'm gonna leave memories of my past loves in my Xbox.
Yeah, that song put me in the mind of when I got married. I had an ex filing cabinet where I had like old love letters and stuff like that from
Yeah,
high school and stuff.
exactly. See, everybody has some form of an Xbox. That's where that came from. It's like, yeah, we've all done that. We've all either got, letters or pictures or, for girls, they sometimes have the guy's high school ring or whatever it might be.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. What made you create this song?
Somebody mentioned something about an Xbox, and of course my mind went where probably most people's mind goes, video games. And they said, no, but like a box of things from your ex. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. So, and I just sat down and sort of started writing this song. In fact, when I was recording the vocals on it, my voice coach looked at me, she goes, do you actually have an Xbox? I said, no, I really don't. I mean, I'm not saying I don't have anything from past relationships. I'm sure I have something if I think about it, but I do have a box of cards that like my husband has given me, but I don't really have like a whole box of different things of, from past relationships, but we all have probably some things somewhere that we've kept, like I said, whether it's pictures or something like that. And I just really like the idea for the song. I like songs that have a hook, that have a kind of a twist or, some sort of a surprise to it. So.
Okay. What's next for you?
Next, I am actually starting to work on a Christmas song right now that I wrote back in July, and we're starting to record that. So I'm looking forward to that because I haven't released any Christmas songs yet. So planning to hopefully have that ready to release by Christmas. So that's kind of exciting, and just looking forward to trying to get out and start playing some shows.
Okay. What's your interest outside of music?
Outside of music, I like dogs. I have some dogs that I love to sit and snuggle up with and play with. Also really like football. So Sunday afternoons, you can usually catch me watching a football game. I like to get outside. That's probably my favorite place to be when the weather's nice, is even if it's just sitting on the porch, but anything, just kind of hanging outside, like going for a walk, stuff like that.
Okay. Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
Yeah, so probably the best place is my website, which is brendacay.com. It's KCAY, brendacay.com. Then my social media is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube now, since they've now added your own personal handle, are all at Brenda K Music. So you can find me in any of those places. But like I said, my website's the best place because it's got all the videos and links to all the music on there.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed having you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on.